In parallel
When
line,
two lines are parallel in one view, then
in parallel line, when two lines are parallel in one view, it will remain parallel in all the views. That is the main concept in parallel lines we have studied. After that, what we have studied? Perpendicular lines. So if lines are showing, if lines are showing its apparent length, both lines are showing apparent length. So whether we are observing perpendicularity in between them.
No, sir.
So when we are observing perpendicularity between two lines,
When one of the line show its true length.
true length.
when one of the line will show its true length, or one line should show its true length, then only we can observe perpendicularity
Perpendicularity.
between
Between them.
and intersection and skew lines. It is almost same. Intersection and skew lines. How to identify whether lines are intersecting or skew?
Intersecting point lie on
Same
single
project.
projector is
In
called
case of
intersecting line.
very good. A point of intersection will lies on single projector. Then what we are saying, the lines are
Intersecting lines.
Intersecting.
and what we are interested in case of intersecting line, or what it is asked to find in case of intersecting line?
True angles.
True angle. So as lines are intersecting, it is asked to find true angle. So we have studied when two intersecting lines will show true angle between them.
When both lines showing their true length.
True length.
Yes. When both lines are showing their true length, then then only they will show
True angle.
true angle between them.
Angle between
That
them.
we have seen. After that, actually it was just a discussion was made. Skew lines. So how to identify skew lines? If
Intersecting point does not lie on single projector.
intersection is not lying on. Okay. So what it is asked in case of intersecting line?
Shortest distance.
Distance of one of the line from other line. Okay. Distance of one of the line from the other line. So I have asked yesterday the same question. Why it is not asked angle between these lines? Few lines.
Because they are not intersect.
Intersecting
Very
each other.
These lines are not intersecting, so there is no question of angle between them. So that we have seen. And when we will get a distance between two lines, likewise we have seen.
When one of the line showing its point view.
When one of the line will show its point view, then and then only we will get. Then and then only we will
Shortest distance.
distance between the lines. Now point view. So our aim is to get point view. So now my next question: when we are getting point view of line? When we are
And line
getting,
perpendicular to that plane.
when line is perpendicular to that plane, then only we are getting. If line is perpendicular to one of the plane, how it will be to other plane?
Parallel.
Parallel to other.
Okay, it is parallel to other plane. Very good. If it is parallel to other plane, what it will show in that plane?
True length.
Point.
What it will show?
True
True
length.
length. True length. Means, so whatever problem you are observing on this screen, so our aim is to get true length and point view. That's all. So that will be the solution of this problem. Yesterday we have discussed the given lines are skew lines. Okay. So quickly we will solve this problem. So it is very less. It will take time. After this we will start new chapter. Okay. How to identify, or so as like I have discussed yesterday. So always we should have to draw projector lines.
Projector.
Projector. So you can draw like this. Right? So something like this projector line. So this C point Again, suppose this point A, you can draw projector. Here a point which is there, D projector, again D, D to D dash, likewise. So here I cannot draw. Here I cannot draw a projector from intersecting line because it is not lying on single point. If I will draw, I will try. It will be something like this. Case will happen something like this. Are you getting? It is happening something like this. This and this. These two lines. It is that point of intersection is not lying on single line,
Projector.
single projector or single line. We can say single projector will be correct word. So it is, these are the skew lines. Okay. So shall we solve this problem immediately?
Yes, sir.
So what is our aim? What is our aim in this problem? To find the distance between these two lines. So given lines are skew lines. We have just checked. So what is our aim in this line? To find distance. How we can get distance? Our aim should be to get point view of one of the line. Are you getting? This problem can be solved by 5 types by taking different reference. So you can check. So which line we will target? Which line we will
A
target?
dash, B dash.
Dash
At
B
this position, A dash, B dash. If I will move this, if I will move up to this, something like it is possible for me. So in your case, it may not be. So I have taken this. So now, if I want to go here somewhere like this, here, in this way, if my construction will go in this way, so I will draw x1, y1 line parallel to C dash, D dash. Then I can proceed. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
In this way, it is possible. So what we will do? What we will do? So shall I draw line x1, y1? You can draw. So how you are going to draw? In this way. Shall I draw x1, y1 line parallel to C dash, D dash?
Yes, sir.
It,
Okay, I will draw a line parallel to maybe something like this. Line I will draw. The line which is parallel to C dash, D dash I have drawn. Now I will extend that line. Just I will extend that line. Maybe something like this. Here something. I will give name to this as a x1, y1. So you can draw one of the line which is parallel to C dash, D dash. Parallel to C dash, D dash. If you want to show suppose arrow here, you can show arrow. Draw x1, y1 parallel to which line we have targeted now? Right now,
C dash, D dash.
dash B dash.
C dash, D dash. Let us target that line. This will be my x1, y1. So just concept also we have to remember. Okay, so let us, I will give name as I will give name as x1, y1. Okay, x1, y1. Once we have drawn reference line parallel, then what is our aim? What we are doing generally, or what is our procedure?
Projector.
Projector.
Draw the projector lines. And how should be the projector line?
Perpendicular to reference line.
Reference line.
Perpendicular to reference line. So in this way, I should draw the projector. In this way, I should draw the projector from all the points. From point this, from this, and this. In this way, we have to draw projector. Okay. So for my, I will little extend that projector also. If possible, I will little extend. Maybe up to this, suppose I will extend that. So you can draw something like this. Okay. I have drawn projector. So after drawing projector, what is our aim?
Mark distances.
Marking the distances. Once we have drawn the projector, we should mark the distances.
Distances.
Okay. Now, what words I have told you to mark distances? I want to
Previous
mark it.
reference line and previous distances.
Line.
Very good. Previous reference line, previous distances. Which is previous reference line of x1, y1,
XY.
XY.
xy, and previous distances we have to select. So you can take help of compass. You can take help of compass. Here I cannot draw compass. For that purpose, I will measure and I will mark. Okay, so you can take point, you can mark it. Okay, so on that projector, I will mark the distances. So here, distance in my case, it is 83. So here I will get 1 point. So for getting point, just I am doing that. Then I will mark a distance. How much it is here? So you can get that point. So whatever points are there, you can get it. Okay. So here you can mark distance. And for all the point, you can give name. For all the point, you can give name. In this way, you can mark. So now points, you can give the name. So on the projector of D, here there will be D1 point.
D1.
We are giving name as a D1. Okay. On the projector of B point, there will be point as a B1.
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 Give name as a B1. B1. Then on the projector of A, there will be A1 point. Okay, A1. Then on the projector of C, there will be C1 point.
C1.
C1 point. Just we have to give the point. C1. Okay. Now, just we have to join A to B and C to D. Just we have to join A to B and C to D. Okay. So A to C to D and A to B. Just we have to join, nothing else. Okay. So this was just for my information. I will remove this one. So if possible, so not necessary. Whatever distances I have given, so I can show it. So this how much it was in my case it is. So here it was 83. Are you already observing? Here it was 83. Here was 83. So you should not tell from where this 83 came. So in general, we are solving the problem. In your case, it may be different. Only procedure is important, nothing else. So in my case, so we got A1, B1, C1, and D1. A1, B1, C1, D1. We got. Now, what is our next step? So in this view, what we can say? In this view, what we can say? Whatever
D1. D1 is true length.
Length.
why C1 D1 is a true length? Answer is correct. But what is your justification?
C dash D dash is parallel to X1, Y1.
C dash. I will highlight here. For that you can C1 D1 is a true length. C1 D1 is a true length. It is correct. C1 D1 is a true length. It is correct. Okay, because X1 Y1 is parallel to whom? Line
C dash D dash.
C dash B dash.
C dash D dash. It is parallel to C dash D dash. Hence, here we got C1 D1 as a true length. I have written here true length. Now, our aim is what? Our aim is to get out of these two lines, at least for one line we should get,
Point view.
we got, for one of the line we got, what we got? True length. So next plane, how we should select next plane so that we will get its point view?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular to whom? Perpendicular to whom?
C1D. C1D1.
Perpendicular to C1D1, so that we will get,
Point
what?
view.
Point view. Okay, so whether in your notebook space is available,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so either at the top side, means towards the C point or towards D point, you can draw which plane now you are going to draw. I will move here, so my construction will not erase, it is something. Okay, so towards which side you are going to draw that?
X to Y2.
No. Towards point C or towards the side of C?
D, sir.
I have space. Okay, so whatever, your answer will not be wrong. Either you can draw here in this way. Either you can draw perpendicular to C1D1 towards this side or towards this side. Both are possible and both are correct. It is not the case either one. Both will be correct. So I will draw. Which line I am going to draw right now? X2,
X to
Y2.
Y2.
X2, Y2 I am going to draw, which will be perpendicular or parallel to C1D1?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular. So that I am going to draw here. Okay. So you can draw X2, Y2, which will be perpendicular to C1D1. Okay, so in this way. So this I will erase so that my construction will go here. So this will be my view. Which will be this line?
X to
X to
Y2.
Y2.
X2, Y2. So I will give name as a X2, Y2. So let us, I will give name as X2, Y2. X2 and Y2. Here there will be Y2. Okay. X2, Y2. I have given name X2, Y2 here. Okay. Now what? So reference line we have drawn. So what is our next?
Projector.
Projector. So we have to draw projectors. Okay. So maybe up to this. So how many projector lines will come right now in this view?
3.
3.
Why 3?
A1, B1 is on single line.
A1, B1 or C1, D1?
C1D1
A1, D1.
C1, D1 will be on single line. C1, D1 will be on single line. That's why it will come on one projector, because we have drawn X2, Y2 perpendicular to C1, D1. Likewise, then so 3 projector lines are going to come. Again, which point? A1 and B1. So this will be B1. So here, from here, these projector lines. So C1, D1 will be on one line. Okay, and for A1 one projector, for B1 another projector line. Now I want to mark distances from which reference line?
X1, Y1.
X1, Y1.
I want to mark distances from which line, which reference line? मला कुठल्या लाईन पासून प्रोजेक्टर डिस्टन्सेस मार्क करायचे आहेत? X2 Y2 नो. मला X2 Y2 पासून डिस्टन्स मार्क करायचे आहेत.
Yes,
And
sir,
which
yes.
distances? Which distances I am going to take? Previous reference line,
X1, Y1.
which is previous reference line of X2 Y2.
X1, Y1.
X1 Y1. That distances, previous reference line, previous distances. That I am going to take. Previous reference line, previous distances, and I am going to mark. Okay. So where? So let us mark that distances. And you tell me about the view, what you are getting. So what will happen for line CD? What you will get?
Point
for line
view. Point view.
Here you are going to get point view for line CD.
CD.
Why? Because in that view, line that C dash D dash is parallel to X1 Y1. That's why we are going to get point view of CD. Okay. So let us mark that also. So that, let us mark that point also, and mark point A, mark point A and B. Mark point B as well. Okay, so let us give points. So on the projector of C and D, which point I will get here?
C2. D2.
C2 and D2.
D2.
C2 and D2. Okay, so that will be the point view. Here there will be point. Shall I zoom here little? Here I'm going to join this. So in this view, I got. So let us give name here as a A2 point. A2. So here D2. So what you will say in this view? What you will say about line CD and AB in this view? So whatever view I have zoomed the here. So here there is a point view actually. So you might have what I will make circle here so that you will come to know that here there is a point view of that line. Here there is a point view of that line. So point CD at one place. Point C and D are at one place. Here, so I have made it circle. Let it be. So now what is our aim? So it is point. Just I have made it circle, but it is point. So point you may not be observed. That's why I have made it circle. So in this view, what we got? Point view of which line?
CD.
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 Point view of CD. So as we know in skew lines, when we are getting distance between skew lines, when one of the line will show its
Point view.
point view. So in this view, one of the line is showing its point view. Simply now we have to measure the distance of that line from the other line. But to get the shortest distance, how we should draw the distance or line between them? कशी पाहिजे हो line? Means from this point I have to draw perpendicular line on A to B2. So from this point I have to draw perpendicular line, something like this. It is not perpendicular, but I should draw perpendicular line so that I will get shortest distance. Are you getting? So in your notebook, by using set square and etc., you can draw that perpendicular line. So what I am doing, so to this I will draw perpendicular line in this way. It is perpendicular. So if you want to measure angle here, it will be 90 degrees. So what I have did here in corner, I have drawn one of the perpendicular line. So this angle you can see 90 degree. Now what I will do, I will draw parallel line to this from passing through the center, something like this. So construction is in your hand. So you can draw something like this, and then you can extend this, or you can draw directly parallel line, and you can measure them. Okay, so I will erase this. Okay, so you can measure the distance between that point view and the other line, means this from this center to this, or that point to this. So what is my answer? Are you observing?
17.
17 is the shortest distance in my case. So it is. So what is your answer? Can anybody tell?
Four.
Anybody? 4 is very less. It's happening very complicated. 40. So whatever, you can tell freely. It will
8, sir.
12.
8, sir.
Four, sir.
4. Whether your problem is so much complicated or it is not that much complicated.
8, sir.
8. One of the answer again 8. Any other?
9, sir.
9. Rule number 4. Sawan, what is your answer?
8, sir.
80.
8. 8.
Okay, 8. Okay, 8. Mahesh Patel, 55. So at the below you can write shortest distance between these few lines is whatever you want. So that will be your answer. So procedure is important. Only procedure. So this parallel, perpendicular, intersecting and skew. This for these lines only concept is important. Only concept. So what I'm saying is concept to understand. So these problems are lengthy problem. If exam will be online, it is very difficult to solve because such problems are coming for multiple choice only for only for printing purpose, when it will be on printing on the drawing sheet. Okay, so have you understood this? This was the last part from projection of line chapter. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in all cases we have solved, irrespective of, as a part of syllabus, 100% syllabus of first chapter is over from my side. Any problem? If not, we will go to next chapter. Have you understood this skew lines, intersecting, parallel, perpendicular, grade and bearing, then simple problem. So yesterday I have sent PDF of first chapter. Even this problem was also solved in that. Okay. So what to do now? Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Shall we go next chapter, next unit? So this unit will be there for unit test 1. As I told earlier, unit test 1. Total chapter will be there for unit test 1, which will have 4 chapters of projection of line or oblique line, we will say. Projection of oblique line or simple oblique line. 4 problems are there for 4 marks each. So unless and until you will not sit with your drawing instrument, protector, scale, whatever, you will not be able to solve unit test number 1. So as I told earlier also, same. Okay, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Shall we, what to do now? Shall we start new chapter?
Yes, sir.
Shall we? Okay. Just now see whether screen is visible. So at least introduction we will see of second chapter. Whether screen is visible or same screen you are observing.
Same screen, sir.
Same, sir.
Same. Just check now.
Yes, sir.
Whether screen is changed.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What you are observing on the screen?
Projection of plane.
Syllabus. What is the name of unit number 2?
Projections of plane.
Projections of planes. Now be relaxed. So, how was the first chapter? Is it difficult? Is it easy? It is moderate? It is so difficult?
Easy, sir.
Easy. So,
yes,
Yes,
sir.
after this,
Yes.
after this, again easy chapters are there. Only a drawing work will be there. Now hereafter I will say, actually first chapter a little difficult as compared to further chapter. Why? Because number of things where we are supposed to draw within one problem. But hereafter, number of projector lines are going to come after this. Number of projector lines are going to come. Whatever concept we have seen in first chapter, same concept should be there with us now, right now. So can anybody read the syllabus? Let me check involvement. I will take one of the random name here so that Gaurav, roll number 68. 68. Roll number 68. He is knowing all of graphics, I feel. Next, I will ask roll number 25.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the syllabus on the screen with unit?
Yes. Unit number 2, projections of plane. Syllabus: projections of plane, regular polygons, circle, isosceles, triangle, rhombus, and rectangle. Plane inclined to one reference plane and with two reference planes. True shape, edge view, angle with reference plane, dip and strike of plane for objective type question only.
Okay, thank you. So this is the syllabus for this second chapter, projection of plane. So let's have a discussion. What do you know about projection? So without this word or
Project
graphics,
views.
to draw the views. So we have discussed a lot many things related to this first chapter. Projection is nothing but to draw the views. So how many types of views we have seen?
3.
3 are there. Which are they?
Front view, top
Side
view,
view.
side view.
Front view.
Front view, top view, and side view. Front view, top view, and side view. So just I will ask few questions. You should answer. In which
VP.
plane?
VP.
VP. What is another name of VP?
FRP.
FRP. It is also called as FRP. FRP stands for
Frontal reference plane.
Frontal reference
plane.
very good. Frontal reference plane. In which plane we are getting top view? Only discussion. Be
HP.
relaxed.
HP.
We will discuss. HP. What is another name of HP?
HRP.
HRP.
Or it has one another name. What we are calling it as HRP?
Ground.
It is also called as ground. What is in which plane we are getting side view?
PP.
PP. What does it is called as PP? Long form of PP. PP stands for what? Profile plane. You might be knowing. So what the way we are knowing it? Horizontal plane or vertical plane. PP stands for
Profile plane.
profile plane. PP stands for profile plane. Okay. Projection means to draw views, we have seen. So in the first only we are going to see projection of planes. Projection of planes. Okay. Then regular polygon. So what you understand? Have you heard this word as a regular polygon? Have you heard this word regular polygon?
Yes, sir.
What do you understand from this regular polygon?
All sides of same length.
Very good. All regular means all sides are equal, we will see in other words, or same length. Same length is nothing but equal. So here we are, this word is very important in this chapter. So a lot many times, if at all it is asked or it is not asked. So whatever polygons we are going to come across, it is regular. By default, it is regular. If I will say pentagon, how many sides it will have pentagon?
5.
5.
So that 5 sides will be equal by default. So here, whatever polygons we are going to see in this chapter, it is by default regular. So regular means at this stage you should know regular means having equal length. So pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, whatever. So only two main polygon we are going to see. That is nothing but poly means what? Poly.
Many.
We have discussed this also. Poly means many. Okay, the geometry which has many sides. Maybe pentagon, hexagon, likewise, is called a polygon. So regular means having equal sides or equal length. Now I will ask one more thing. If for a particular polygon all the sides are equal, what do you say about its internal angle?
Same.
Same.
All angles are equal.
Okay, very good. If sides are equal, means internal angles are also equal. It is very simple. If sides are equal, so do you know the formula to find? Do you know the formula to find internal angle of regular polygon? So in one of the lecture of mechanics, we came across something equilateral triangle, whatever, something hexagon.
3n minus 1.
Anybody is remembering?
3n minus 1 by 2 theta.
3n. 3
n
N.
minus 1 by 2
minus 1 by 2.
whole divided by 2, sir.
Okay, whole divided by 2.
Theta into 360 was it.
बहुतेक नाही, कन्फर्म सांगायचं काय? Are you remembering? Sum of internal angle of polygon.
2n minus 4 into 90 degree.
2n
Minus 4
minus 4. Divided by
into 90 degree.
Sir, 2n minus 4 into 90.
2n minus 4 into
90 degree.
90.
90 degrees, sir.
Right, sir.
yes 2n minus 4 into 90. What we will get from this formula?
Sum of all internal angle.
Sum of all internal angle. For example, if at all we will apply to suppose triangle, any triangle, n is equal to what? 3.
Number of
Will-
sides.
Number, we know this n is number of sides. Okay, and number of sides and number of internal angle is same. So if at all we will apply this, so n is equal to 3. So So what we will get for triangle? Into 2, 6 minus 4,
180.
minus
180.
180 degree. This formula is correct. 2n minus 4 into 90. So if at all we will apply to anything now, suppose pentagon. Most important two geometries you have to remember. One is pentagon and another one is hexagon. So if we'll apply n is equal to 4. So how much our answer should be? Sum is this.
minus
What is
360.
internal angle? If we will get what we will say equilateral triangle. So all angles are equal. If then it will
60
be
degree.
60 degree divided by 3. I will say divided by 3. Okay, in first case n is equal to 4. So it will happen how much?
360.
360.
360. And suppose all angles are equal. Okay, so what we will say? That each angle should
90.
be
90.
90.
90 degree. It may be rectangle, it may be square. It may be rectangle, it may be square. Pentagon. What is internal angle of regular pentagon? We will say regular pentagon. So if at all we will put n is equal to 5.
540.
So if we'll put this, so we will get 540
540.
divided by number of sides. How much it is having?
5.
5.
5. So equal to 108.
108.
108.
This angle is most important. Many times we are going to come across this angle while drawing pentagon. You should not take, or you should not ask the sir how much angle we have to take. How much angle? So this is most important again. So when we are going to put n is equal to 5, so this now next n is equal to 6. What is the name of geometry? If at all we are going to put n is equal to 6.
Hexagon.
Hexagon. What is total sum is coming? If at all we will put in this formula 2n minus 4 into 90. 6 into
720.
2 minus
720, sir.
720. How many total internal angles it has?
6.
6. Okay. So what is the
120.
120? So this is most important. So internal angle of regular internal angle internal angle of regular pentagon. How much it is? If I will ask this question. Internal angle of regular pentagon. How much it is? So this we should remember hereafter now. Always we require this angle 108. Similarly, actually one method is there to draw this hexagon. So for your information, you can remember internal angle of regular hexagon is 120. But how to draw hexagon, that we will see. Not necessary to take protractor by using this angle. But there is one simple method to draw regular hexagon that we will see. You remind me, I will say I will tell how to draw. Or anybody is knowing how to draw regular hexagon by without using angle. Means we should not take angle. Angle न घेता regular hexagon कसा काढायचा? Anybody is knowing something like this? Suppose maybe something like this. Without taking angle, or it is straight line, something like this. Something like this. 6 sides. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody is knowing? If not, I will tell afterwards. Anybody is knowing how to draw a regular hexagon without taking angle? Are you knowing? If yes, you can say yes. If no, I will tell. Don't worry. Are you knowing? Somebody is knowing how to draw?
No, sir.
Okay, no issue. I will tell how to draw afterwards. Okay. So this was, we were just discussing. So what is conclusion of this regular polygon? So this angle is most important. 108. Internal angle of regular pentagon is 108. Internal angle of regular hexagon is 120.
120.
That we require while drawing the pentagon. This angle we require while drawing pentagon. without taking this angle also we can draw. Without taking this angle we can draw hexagon. Okay, without taking this angle we can draw hexagon, no issue. So that is about this. Then circle, isosceles triangle. What do you know about this? Isosceles means what?
Two
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 sides.
sides are equal.
Very good. Two sides are equal, and if three sides are equal, then what we are calling?
Equilateral.
Equilateral. Very good. Means if two sides are equal, we are calling it as a
Isosceles.
Isosceles.
Isosceles, something like this. Suppose two sides are equal. Okay, so this side and this side is equal. Okay. Then rhombus. What do you know about rhombus? Rhombus. Rhombus कोणाला म्हणायचं? What is the difference between rhombus and square? Or both are same?
No.
Then
स्क्वेअरचे सर अँगल 90 डिग्री असतात आणि रोम्बसचे 90 डिग्री नसतात आणि साईड
Very
सेम
good.
असतात.
Very good. In case of square, in case of square, angles are 90, but it is not the case with rhombus. Rectangle, you know better. Plane, now here after that, our graphics. Plane inclined to one reference plane and with two reference planes. So that is actually syllabus. Plane inclined to one reference plane and two reference plane, true shape. So edge view angle with the reference plane. So this is our core syllabus, I will say, that problems we are going to solve on this dip and strike of the plane. So this is it was there for whatever our, if you compare this syllabus, dip and strike of plane, earlier it was asked to find multiple choice questions, something like properties of, multiple choice questions were based on properties of line. I'm talking about offline exam, properties of line and dip and strike, properties of line and dip and strike earlier, but as a part of syllabus also we will see. So this concept is similar to our grade and bearing. What is grade? In short, to whom we are calling it as
Theta.
थीटा.
another name of theta is given in terms of grade. What is bearing?
Indirect
beta.
बीटा.
Indirect beta, because beta is with always it is with horizontal, but bearing is given with vertical. So similar concept is there, dip and strike of plane, same concept. So that is also, it is very easy. So that, so basic entities already in chapter number 1 we have seen quite. To know the definition of plane, again I have revised it here. Basic entities in the graphics. Point is a zero dimensional entity. It does not have dimension, but what it has, we have discussed. Point don't have dimension, but what it has?
Location.
A definite
Location.
position or depth, or from origin we can say. So point is a dimensionless or zero dimensional entity. We have discussed the line. Number of things we have discussed related to line. Line can be defined as a straight dimensional or a set of
Points.
Point.
between two straight points, we can say. It is one dimensional entity. For line, there will be only one dimension. Which is that dimension again?
Length.
Only length. Line will have only length, that we have discussed. The plane. This is our chapter. Plane. A plane is a flat, two-dimensional surface having negligible third dimension. Okay, it has dimensional entity or two dimensions only. Example, triangular plane, square plane, hexagon. For chapter, for plane 2-3 names are there. For plane there are 2-3 names. Means it may be said that plane, it may be said that something called lamina. A square lamina, something word will be there. Square lamina. A lamina word will be used for plane or sometimes surface. It is called as surface also. In problem statement, these words are used. A square lamina inclined to HP with angle this. So you should not be in confusion. So what is in which chapter or what is this problem? So for plane, sometimes it may be called as lamina. For plane, another name it may be called as surface. It may be said that a semicircular surface is inclined to HP through angle to this angle, and in case of other, it is inclined to with this angle. It may be said something like this. Okay. So what are the different names of plane? Or this is most important. These words are going to come in problem statements once we are going to solve problems like line. So it may be called as lamina, it may be called as surface. So such words are going to come. Are you remembering? Will you remember this? Lamina, surface, plane is nothing but one of the same. Okay. It has only two dimension. We have seen solids, not many things we have seen. So the solids is nothing but a body having three distinct dimensions. How solids are classified? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
This chapter is projection of plane. Earlier was projection of line. Next one will be projection of solid. In that chapter we are going to see lot many things related to solid. Are you getting? So how solids are classified? Are you remembering?
Polyhedron and solids of revolution.
Polyhedron and solids of revolution. Very good. Poly means what? Many. Hydron means what?
Flat surface.
Flat
Flat
surface.
surface means the solids which has many flat surfaces. Polyhedron. Solids of revolution. The solids which are bounded by what? Solids of
Curved
Curved
revolution.
surfaces.
Curved surfaces, and polyhedron are bounded by flat surfaces. Prism. What is the difference between prism and pyramid? Let us take review.
Prism has same base
Prism has
and
same base
surface.
and top.
Same part. Okay. Same top and base. So I is capital. I have told in that lecture. I we have to remember as a capital. Pyramid. Which letter you are going to draw a little capital so that you will remember what is concept of pyramid or what is pyramid?
A.
A.
Letter A, capital letter A, so that it is having, so here something like this, here I, and here there is a pyramid. Okay. Then tetrahedron. Tetra means how much? 3 or 4?
4.
4.
4. The solid which has 4 flat surfaces with respect to one of the apex is called as tetrahedron, that we have seen. So here there is a tetrahedron. Okay. Here there is a tetrahedron. Okay, so it is having 4 different apex with respect to 4 different bases. Next, solids of revolution, we have seen this bounded by round surface or
Curved
curved surface. Whatever you are observing here, whatever objects you are observing here, this is our next chapter, not this. Such solids you are going to draw in the chapter, not right now. Next chapter is our this. Right now it is plane. Right now it is a plane. Okay. Then this cylinder, we will compare cylinder and prism. We can say little similar. Why? Top and base is same. Only prism are bounded by flat surfaces. Cylinder is bounded by curved surfaces. Okay. And then similarly, prism and cone. It is having apex and base, something like pyramid. Okay. And sphere, you know better what is the one here. Then after this, now this you can note down in your notebook. Types of plane here or types of planes. So this is most important. Types of planes. So what is plane? So at this stage, let us have who will tell definition of plane? Huh?
Negligible third dimension.
Okay, the geometry which has negligible third dimension or which has only two dimension, it is called a plane. It is called a plane. So these are the different types of planes. Okay, so you can note down here. These are the few different types. Some are missing here also. So we can say one is square, rectangle, triangle. Okay, pentagon, which is this is circle, trapezoid, parallelogram, pentagon, hexagon, diamond. So what will be the other name of diamond, or what is the structure it should like diamond? आपण diamond ला अजून काय म्हणू शकतो? Just now we have seen.
Kite. Kite.
Okay, kite again.
Rhombus.
Very good. Rhombus. It is rhombus. So we can say it is something like a rhombus. Then there may be one plane which is called a semicircular plane, something like this. There may be some plane you can add here. Here it is not given. Semicircular plane will be also be there. Okay, so semicircular circle both. So diameter and one semicircle. So likewise it may be there. So sometimes it may be asked right angle triangle the plane, something like 45 45 90 set square. Are you knowing set square?
Yes, sir.
Okay, set square. Maybe this angle 60 30 60. So this is 90 30 60 90 angle. So what is the relation? Side which is in front of 30 degree, how much it is of diagonal? If
Half.
diagonal
Half.
if diagonal length is suppose x, so it will be 1 by 2 of x, no?
Diagonal.
Of
Yes,
diagonal.
sir.
Diagonal.
And here how much it is 1 by 3, sorry, root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2. Yes, sir.
3 by
Root 3 by 2 of the diagonal. Sometimes it may be asked 45 45 90 set square. So what do you know about
1 upon root 2 of diagonal.
1 upon
Root
by
2.
Root 2.
and both angles are equal. Both angles are equal. This may be there. So at that time we will see. So this is 1 upon root 2 of diagonal. Same. 1 upon root 2 of diagonal. So this one also you can add in that plane. Maybe here you can triangle is missing here. Some whatever triangle is given, suppose it is equilateral triangle. So we have seen what is that triangle which has both or two sides equal. What we are calling it as?
Isosceles.
That also you can add here. Isosceles. That triangle also you can add here. The triangle which has both sides equal. That also you can add. This is equilateral triangle. All sides are equal. Have you drawn? Have you drawn?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the types of plane actually which we are going to come across. Which we are going to come across. Okay. Next. So this is required in this chapter, types of planes. So what word will be used instead of plane in this chapter? Let us.
Lamina.
Lamina.
Surface.
Lamina or surface. Lamina, surface or plane. One of the same. Lamina, surface and plane. All words are same. So you should remember. Because many times always plain word is not used in the problem statement. Sometimes surface, sometimes lamina, etc. So let us see what is next. Concept of projection. Already we have seen. Projection is nothing but to draw
Views.
Views.
So the views.
this chapter only. To draw the views, and views are nothing but front view, top view, side view in VP, HP, PP respectively. Front view in VP, top view in HP, side view in
PP.
PP.
profile plane. Likewise, it is there. Now, what the way? Now we are going a little deep in this chapter. Various position of plane. Various position of plane. So we have seen various position of line. If you compare first chapter and this chapter, only one dimension is increased. So how much dimensions line was having? Only one. Here plane is having two dimensions. Plane will be having two dimensions. So there we were saying, what we were saying, if line, suppose vertical line, if I will say a vertical line, what do you understand by vertical line? What do you understand by vertical line? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you understand from vertical line or by the vertical line? What do you understand means how to whom it is perpendicular, to whom it is parallel. In that way you can say. What is vertical line?
Parallel to VP and parallel to VP.
Once again, who is telling I am not getting your voice?
Perpendicular to VP.
Vertical line is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. It is as simple as this. So I will go little back. So let us revise once again. So you forget about this image. Here I will write some. So in case of line, we have seen certain concepts. Okay, if a given line, so I will mention suppose line, a given line is parallel to, suppose it is parallel, I will say parallel symbol, I will draw it is a parallel. Okay, it is parallel. It may be HP, or PP. What we will get in that plane?
True
True
length.
length.
Here I am unable to write. If line is parallel, what we are getting?
True
True
length.
length. True length. Okay. If same now, if line is perpendicular, what we are getting in that plane?
Point view.
Point view.
Well, I will draw it. What we are getting? Point view. We are getting it as a point view. If it is inclined, what we are getting? If it is inclined, I will say. If it is inclined, what we are getting in that plane?
Apparent.
We are getting it as apparent length. Very good. We are getting apparent length. Same concepts are applicable. Same concepts are applicable for plane. Same concepts are applicable for plane. If now parallel concept, if you are particular plane now, I'm instead of plane, I will say instead of line, I will say plane now. If it is a plane parallel to one of the reference plane, if it is parallel to one of the reference plane, here we were getting true length. Here we were getting true length. Here we will get true shape. Here we are calling it as a true shape. It is I will show it as a true shape, TS. Here we are getting as a true shape. Okay, if it is parallel to one of the reference plane, it will show its true shape in that plane. One famous sentence we have seen in line. If line is parallel, if particular line is parallel to one of the reference plane or particular reference plane, it will show its true length in that plane. Only here you have to replace this statement by line by plane and true length by true shape. That's all. If particular plane is parallel to one of the reference plane, it will show its true shape in that plane. Any problem? Any problem in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Parallel concept. Linked concept. Similarly, if one of the plane, this we are going to see. Just I am telling well in advance. Just we will see what it is. If particular plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, A particular plane is perpendicular to any reference plane, HP, VP, or PP. It will show its edge view. Edge you are understanding. It is called as edge view, or it is also called as line view. It is also called as line view. If particular plane is perpendicular to one of the reference plane, then it will show its edge view or line view. Edge, E for edge, L for line. Okay, V for view. So here it was showing point view, here it is showing edge view. And last case, similarly, if particular plane is inclined, if particular plane is inclined to, if particular plane is inclined, here I will write inclined. If it is inclined, what it will show? Line was showing its apparent length. What plane is having
Apparent shape.
It will
Shape.
show its apparent shape because it is having certain shape. So it will show its apparent shape. So this is most important. Parallel concept. In case of line, in case of plane. If line is parallel to particular plane, it will show its true length in that plane. And this plane will show, if it is parallel to one of the reference plane, it will show its true shape. True length, true shape. So match the pair. True length, true shape. Point view, edge view or line view. Apparent length, apparent shape. Have you understood? Same problem, same concept. Linked, I have linked with line. Are you getting what I want to tell? This is most important. If particular plane is parallel to a particular reference plane, it will show its true shape. If it is perpendicular, it will show edge view or line view. Somebody's voice is coming. Line view or edge view. So are you getting? So are you understanding what is edge view or line view? Means plane will look like a line. Plane will look like a line, something like this. Okay, so that it is given. And plane is inclined. Shall we go next? You understood this?
Yes, sir.
Already we have discussed the parallel concept is here. So let us see now. First case of plane. Where is position of plane in that first? Plane parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. Okay. To whom it is parallel? Looking to the figure, you tell me. This plane, which is the type of plane? ABCD? ABCD plane are you observing here? So this ABCD, this is one
Yes,
plane.
sir.
If you say type of the plane, which is the type of this plane?
Square. Square plane.
Square plane. Very good. It is a square plane. Now it is parallel to whom?
HP.
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 HP. And it is perpendicular to whom?
VP.
Whose voice is coming? Will you tell? कोणाचा आवाज येतो जरा सांगताय का कोण? Okay. Square plane. To whom it is parallel? HP means in which plane? It will show its true shape. This plane.
HP.
Okay. In HP. Okay. In HP, which view we are getting?
Top view.
Top view. Top view.
Top view. And the given plane, square plane ABCD, to whom it is perpendicular?
VP.
VP.
VP. Okay. So what it will show in VP?
Front view.
H view.
No, front view तर दाखवतोच VP, but how? As it is a perpendicular to VP, what it will show? Just before we have seen. Edge view or
Line view.
Line view.
line view or edge view. So it is shown here. It is shown towards the right hand side. So this thing is shown here. So this is our aim. So are you observing? So this is shown here. The plane which is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. So it is shown here. So it is called as what we are calling to this? Edge view or
Line view.
Line
Line
view.
view.
edge view, line view. So this you can note down. Huh? Note down this, or you can write. So at least this, if plane is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. So you can note down this, or you can write. Are you getting this? First type of plane, the plane which is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. As it is perpendicular to VP, it will show its point view or edge view. And as it is parallel to HP, it will show its
True shape.
true shape.
True
True
shape.
shape. So either you can take a screenshot or you can draw. Have you drawn or have you taken screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Great, great, sir.
Okay. So this is important, most important. So in practical, is it possible for you to give example of this? Suppose any plane which is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. So let us have one of any practical example.
Blackboard.
Blackboard.
Roof.
Okay. Huh?
Roof of screw on the wall.
What you are saying?
Screw on the
Correct.
wall.
Screw. Plane. You should give example of plane. It should be plane. Somebody has said roof. ROOF. Who said roof of
Roof
wall?
of
Roof of.
house, home.
Okay, very good. That will be the best example. Roof, which is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. If at all we will imagine VP. So in front view, we will get edge view or line view. And once we are going to imagine, we are observing roof of the building from the top again. So then we will see its top view. Or a simple example, notebook kept on the bench. So if you will imagine you are sitting in class on the bench by opening your notebook, then notebook page of your notebook will be the example of this plane. Okay, so if just imagine you have opened the notebook and you are kept on the bench. So once you are going to see from the front that notebook, you will observe the edge view of that page. If at all you will imagine you are observing that page from the top, you will observe the true shape of that page. So this will be the simple example. So notebook page or notebooks, you can imagine. Open the notebook or close the notebook kept on the bench or table will be the example of this. Are you imagining? Or is it possible for you to imagine this? If you at all, if you imagine a notebook kept on the table or on the bench, is it possible for you to imagine? Are you imagining this? लक्षात येतंय का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that will be the example of this kind of plane. Okay, next now number 2. Number 2. What is number 2? What you are observing on the screen? Plane.
Parallel to VP.
Parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP.
Plane parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. Okay, so to whom it is parallel? VP. So in VP, which view we are getting in VP?
Front view.
Front view.
Front view. So as the plane is parallel to VP, okay, so what we will get? Either true shape or edge view in VP.
True shape.
True shape.
We will get true shape in VP. And as the plane is perpendicular to HP, what we will get in HP?
Edge view.
Edge
and
view.
view.
Line view.
Edge view or line view of the plane. So here also it is shown. Towards right hand side, this plane is shown. The plane which is perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. So it is shown. So Are you imagining this kind of plane? So in practical, can anybody give us such example where once we are going to see from the front, we are getting its true shape, while observing from the top, we may observe its line only, line view.
Wall.
Blackboard.
wall,
Blackboard, sir.
Blackboard will be best example. Blackboard again. Anybody want? Door of our room, door. It will see the door
Yes, sir.
open the position, or it is what we can say, door of the room. If you see door, are you imagining door of your room? If you imagine door of your room and you are observing from the top, are you imagining you will get the line view of that door? जर आपण एखादा दरवाजा वरून पाहिला, what you will get? Line view or edge view of that door? And if at all you will see from
Line
the
view.
front, you
line
will
view.
see the door from the front. What geometry you will see? You will see the door from the front. Again, it should be parallel. It should not be inclined. Again, parallel. Rectangle. So it will be a rectangle. If at all you will see from the front, if you see door from the front, you will get rectangular shape or rectangle. It will be the best example of this. Plane parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. Either blackboard. Blackboard is also the best example, or door of room, we can say. A door of room. Either it should be totally closed or totally open. Likewise, so that we will see its rectangular shape from the front. Okay, shall we go next? Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Which is next?
Plane parallel to profile plane.
Plane parallel to?
Profile plane.
Plane
PP.
parallel to PP. PP stands for?
Profile plane.
Profile plane.
Plane.
Profile plane.
Or, so we have seen one concept in a line chapter line. If particular line is parallel to one plane, what is the relation of that line with remaining two plane?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
Very good. It is perpendicular to remaining two planes. Similar is here also. Similar. As the plane is parallel to PP, it is parallel to profile plane. It means it will remain perpendicular to whom? Remaining two plane, both HP and VP. It will remain perpendicular to both HP and VP. And if it will remain perpendicular, if plane is perpendicular, what we are getting? Which view we are getting?
Edge view or line view.
Edge view or line view.
Edge view or line view. Same is here. So in VP, we are getting front view as a edge view. In HP, we are getting its edge view or line view again. And as it is parallel to profile plane, it is showing its true shape in
Profile plane.
profile plane. This also you can note. So here I will write as a true shape. It is true shape. And what is this? What is this?
Edge
Edge
view.
view or
Line view.
Line view.
Line view.
edge view or line view. Okay. Here also we can see edge view or line view. This is one. So here also one concept. If particular plane is perpendicular, parallel to one of the plane, it will be perpendicular to remaining two planes. So this concept we can see. Okay, here. Next. So same concept is here also. This second type of plane is parallel to whom? VP. Is it parallel to VP? So what is its relation with remaining two planes, HP and PP?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular. It is remaining perpendicular. So here there will be something like plane which is perpendicular. Okay, it is. So again it is remaining perpendicular to it. So are you getting here PP? It is remaining perpendicular. Similarly, in case of first type also, you can observe same relation. Not this plane one to whom it was parallel to HP. What is its relation with VP and PP?
Perpendicular.
Again, it is again it is remaining perpendicular. You can see here. So with CP it is perpendicular. So if it is parallel to one of the plane, it will remain perpendicular. Parallel, similar like line chapter. If you have understood first chapter, this chapter is very easy. Okay. So this we have seen. Fourth type, plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. Plane perpendicular to VP and inclined to VP. HP, sorry, inclined to HP. So in which plane? So looking to this figure, I will ask one question. In which plane it will show its true shape?
Profile plane.
How come? What is the condition to show its true shape? What is condition?
Parallel. Parallel.
Parallel. So, is it parallel to CP? So intentionally I have asked a question. In which plane it will show its true shape? So this plane is not parallel to any plane. Okay, it is not parallel, means it will not show its true shape. Number one. It is perpendicular to whom? VP. Correct. So if particular plane is perpendicular to any reference plane, what it will show?
Edge view or line view.
Edge view or line view.
Line view. And it is inclined to HP, means it will show its which shape?
Apparent.
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape. So it will show its apparent shape. So it is apparent shape. Okay, and it is edge view or line view, as it is perpendicular. So this will be edge view or line view. Edge view, or it is called as line view. Okay, so you can note down this also. So either you can take screenshot or you can write. Okay. Plane perpendicular to VP, as it is perpendicular to VP, it will show its edge view or line view. And as it is inclined, as we know, if particular line is inclined to particular plane, what line is showing which length?
Apparent length.
Apparent
Apparent
length.
And what plane is showing? Apparent?
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape. So that we know. So this is fourth type of plane, the plane which is perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. Shall we go next?
Yes.
Next. Which is next type? Who will read the next type?
Plane perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP.
Okay, plane perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP. As plane is perpendicular to HP, what it will show in HP?
Edge view.
Edge view.
Edge view. Line view.
Edge view or line view. As plane is inclined to VP, what it will show in VP?
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape. Very good. So same is here. Same is here. A plane is perpendicular to HP. That's why. So in figure also it is given. A plane is perpendicular to HP. It is showing its edge view or line view. And as it is inclined to HP, it is showing its
Apparent shape.
apparent shape. It is showing its apparent shape. Either you can note down. It is very simple. Parallel to line chapter. Parallel to line chapter. It is apparent shape. There we were saying apparent length. There we were saying point view. Here we have to say it as a edge view
Edge view or line
or
view.
edge view or line view. Likewise, same, nothing, same concepts are there, nothing else. This is the fifth type of plane or position of plane. The plane which is perpendicular to HP and inclined to VP. So this is this type. Next, shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Either you
sir.
can take screenshot, or plane perpendicular to PP and inclined to HP and VP. Here, the plane which is perpendicular to PP, what it will show in PP?
Edge view or line view.
Edge view or line view.
Edge view or line view. And as it is inclined to HP and VP, what it will show?
Apparent shape.
Apparent shape. So actually here its orthographic is missed here. So is it possible for you to draw its orthographic view? The plane which is perpendicular to PP and inclined to HP, how it will be? In short, I will tell how it will be. So here it is showing its x1 line. Here it is showing something edge view or line view. So from this, here there will be edge view. Here edge view is given. Okay. So how it is drawn? From here we have to draw perpendicular line here. Then here from here we have to rotate this. So here we have to rotate. So likewise arc you have to draw. Likewise arc from here again point, from here line, and simply suppose plane is here, something plane. So here this plane. So this point only we have to match. So its orthographic view will be something like this. Orthographic view will be something like this. We can say here projection, something projection this. So it will show rectangle or apparent shape in front view and top view. Apparent shape here as it is inclined to HP, apparent shape as it is inclined to VP, apparent shape, and as it is perpendicular to PP, here there will be line view, oblique edge view. Line view, oblique edge view. Take the screenshot of this. This is plane which is perpendicular to PP and inclined to HP and VP. Okay, so this type of plane is this. And have you taken this? Sixth type.
Yes, sir.
And last type of plane.
Yes, sir.
Last type of plane is this plane inclined to all. Plane inclined to all planes. It is called as what it is called as famously?
Oblique plane.
Oblique
Plane.
Or what is oblique line? In case of projection of line, we have seen what is oblique. To whom we are calling it as oblique line?
Parallel to all planes म्हणजे HP सगळ्यांना
Parallel.
Inclined to all plane.
Inclined, sir. Inclined.
inclined to
Ekadi line, whoever has given answer, how one of the line will be parallel to all plane? Is it possible in practical? You imagine and you tell. Imagine after lecture. असं शक्य आहे का एखादी लाईन सगळ्याच प्लेनला पॅरलल राहील? Is it possible? Not many times we have seen. If one of the line will remain if it is perpendicular to one plane, it will remain parallel to other two. So forget about it. So oblique line, definition of oblique line was what? The line which is inclined to all plane. Oblique line. Similarly, the plane which is inclined to all plane, it is called as oblique plane. It is inclined to HP, inclined to VP, inclined to PP. What it will show in different reference plane HP, VP, PP? What it will show?
Edge view or line view. Apparent shape.
Apparent shape.
In all the views, it will show its apparent shape. In all the views, it will show its apparent shape. It will not show in any view its line view or in even true shape also. In oblique plane, in all reference planes, it will show apparent shape. So this is our core chapter आणि हेच आपल्याला पाहायचं आहे या चॅप्टर मध्ये. Projection of plane is nothing but projection of oblique plane. This we are going to study in this chapter. Projection of oblique plane. So up to this, I hope you have understood. If not, again, you read carefully because problems we are going to solve. So such problems will be there. So here we will stop. Such problems are there. So here hexagon, etc. We are going. It is called the two-stage problem. So stage number one, stage number two means what these stages are. So here directly inclination, giving an inclination is not possible. That's why either we are going to imagine that plane in HP or VP, but we are going to draw its true shape and then apparent shape because directly projection is not possible. That's why this procedure is going. We are going to follow. Uh, there may be two-stage problem. It is called a two-stage problem. Stage number one, stage number two. Here it is a stage number one and stage number two. Something stages are there. It is called a two-stage problem, and another one is there. It is called a three-stage problem. It is lengthy problem, and that problem will be something like this. Three-stage problem. हे असे प्रॉब्लेम आहेत. सो पहिल्यांदा आपण इमेजिन करणार की गिवन पेज plane it is parallel to either HP or VP. Then first we are going to take one inclination, then second inclination. So something like this. So hereafter such problems we are going to solve. So shall we stop for today? Any problem?
Yes, sir.
Actually, one more thing.
No, sir.
One more thing I want to tell how to draw pentagon and hexagon. So I have told without taking measurement or angle, without taking angle also you can draw a hexagon. Correct. So
Yes, sir.
search it.
Yes, sir.
You search it and you tell me afterwards how we can draw without taking measurement. Me angle, without taking angle, how we can draw hexagon.
सर्कल
It
ड्रॉ
will-
करायचं सर
line-
आधी.
Sir,
सर्कल ड्रॉ करायचा नंतर
Very good.
compass
हा.
च्या सहाय्याने ते पॉइंट हे करून मग त्याच्यानुसार करायचं. 6 करायचे आणि नंतर ते पॉइंट जोडायचे.
Very good. That
हेक्सागॉन
is
तयार होते.
very good. That is the method to draw. But how much radius? Suppose I want to draw a hexagon of 25 mm side. This side is 25. So how much radius you are going to take? That you might be not knowing. So this radius you are going to take as a 25. So that we will see in next lecture. It's a good thing you are knowing. So this radius, this will be your center. Then this point here you are going to, so circle, first is circle, you have to draw something circle. Then here you are going to put compass, one of the end of compass. Here you are going to mark on the circle. Again here you are going to mark. Again here you are going to put compass end. Here you are going to mark here, here and here, and then that join that point. Something like this. You search on Google, you will get. Otherwise, next lecture I will tell. A simple
स्ट्रेट
homework.
लाईन
those-
वाचून पण होतं की सर वर्टिकल लाईन पासून
कसं वर्टिकल कसं
एक सेंटरला एक पॉइंट घ्यायचा
हा
आणि त्या सेंटर वरती एक पॉइंट आणि खालती एक, दोन्ही सेम डिस्टन्स वरती घ्यायचे.
हा सेम का
कसं?
हा
आणि नंतर जे दोन डिस्टन्स आहेत त्या डिस्टन्स मधले मिडल मधून एक लोकस काढायचा दोन्ही मधून.
it may be
And-
correct or wrong here. I cannot say that definitely whatever you are telling correct or wrong. So that is one method. की समजा मला 30 mm साईडचा हेक्सागॉन काढायचा आहे, मी सर्कल काढणार रायडियस 30 घेऊन. ती एक मेथड आहे. तुम्ही काय सांगता जरा परत सांगा. रिपीट, विल यू रिपीट व्हॉट यू आर टेलिंग?
एक वर्टिकल लाईन काढायची सर.
व्हर्टिकल.
हा
हा परत
एक मिडल पॉइंट घ्यायचा त्यावरती सेंटरला त्याच्या.
शाला ड्रॉ हिअर काढू
Yes,
का एक
sir.
व्हर्टिकल सांगता का? ठीक आहे, मी
Yes,
एक
sir.
व्हर्टिकल लाईन काढली. हा पुढे काय करायचं?
त्याच्या बरोबर मध्ये एक पॉइंट घ्यायचा
घेतला. हा
आणि त्याच्या वरती आणि खालती सपोज 2-2 सेंटीमीटर किंवा काय डिस्टन्स असेल ते
बरं ठीक आहे, एक वर घेतला. हा एक वर केला. हा
इक्वल वरती आणि खालती पण त्या पॉइंटच्या वरती आणि खालती.
केलं की. हा 2 पॉइंट, वन इज अपर साइड, वन इज लोअर साइड. नेक्स्ट हा
आणि ते दोन
हा.
त्याला नेम द्या सर, नेम.
ठीक आहे, ए आणि बी म्हणतो मी आता. हा,
आणि मिडलला
मिडलला सी सपोज. हा, किंवा ओ म्हणतो मिडलला. हा,
ए ए आणि ओ मध्ये अजून एक मिडल काढायचा. ए आणि ओ
ओके, इथं
आणि-
1 म्हणतो.
आणि ओ आणि बी मधून पण एक मिडल
ओके, 2 याला नाव देतो. हा,
आणि
आता
त्याच्यातून
करायचं?
लोकस काढायचा. लोकस
कुठून?
ए आणि ओ
इथून?
मधून आपण जे मिड हे केलंय ना, लाईन वाढवायची लोकसची.
वाढवू का असे?
हा
इकडे वाढवले. हा, इथून पण वाढवू. ऍट पॉइंट 2 फ्रॉम दिस. हा, नेक्स्ट.
आणि त्या सेंटर मधून 2 लाईनी काढायच्या क्रॉस मध्ये.
पुन्हाच्या सेंटर मधून
ओच्या ओ मधून जाणाऱ्या 2 लाईनी काढायच्या क्रॉस मध्ये.
क्रॉस म्हणजे काय कळालं? क्रॉस म्हणजे कुठून कशी काढायचं? अशी म्हणता इकडे असे? We will see next lecture. Okay. तुम्हाला काय सांगायचं परत एकदा बघू आपण. If not, first method already we have studied. Okay, it's too late. We will stop here. Shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, next lecture we will see what you want to see. Okay, thank you.